Hey, that nigga ain't got that. Hey, he ain't got that Hail Mary play his playbook no more, boy. It's over with for him, boy. That nigga ain't shit. Yeah. Nah, I ain't asking nigga nothing. That man said put 3 safety back there. The only way you'll stop that play. I ain't got no 3 safety. I just man up on your ass. Hey, I didn't take his advice. I use my old shit.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the Mercedes-Benz
Superdome. It don't look like you ain't got no defense or offense. Trash ass. Yeah, you talking about you can't win. You trash ass motherfucker.
As their Saints burst from the tunnel a moment ago. They're set, and we're set as well as the Saints get ready to do battle with the Minnesota Vikings. The kicker for the Saints, Will Lutz, has it teed up, and here we go from New Orleans. So they will accept the penalty and move forward.
You can't worry about it. Like, really? Do you think we worry about that? You think we worry about that?
Check, 47. Get in the weight room.
Cousins gives way to Cook. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down.
Partner, you know I love to point out when teams break tendency and do something a little bit different from the norm. But when you run the ball in the first play of the drive, that's not a tendency breaker at all. That's just trying to establish yourself as you move forward.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Now Cook. And he'll push his way up to about the 44 here.
Man.
Now 3rd down is looming. A pickup of 2 on 1st down and just 1 yard there.
Back-to-back runs, I'd say that encompassed maximum effort for minimal gain.
Minimal yardage, and now they're going to need something more than minimal on this play coming up. A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7.
Hey, over.
Cousins. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
Good night. The Saints come over first down.
Ready?
So Bree's going to lead the Saints up here 1st and 10 at the 20.
Shoot.
He blitz.
Throwing now is Breeze. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll be upended after a gain of 5, up to the 25-yard line. So, Charles, first drive here, a little safe completion underneath, maybe get some rhythm, get your feet wet, so to speak.
I agree, and I like it because it's a lot like a basketball game when you're getting started and you pass the ball around so everyone touches it early and gets involved in the game. In this case, it's not just dumping it to a back and he's able to run with the ball, but you get your offensive linemen involved because they get to get out and run and hit people in the open field. Everyone getting their feet wet early.
An extra defender in the secondary for the Vikings here on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Breeze. He's got his all-pro receiver, Michael Thomas. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 17 there, and a New Orleans 1st down.
You want to sit here and put all these motherfuckers in the box. You're going to get these bitches out of the box. I'm just good chopping on your ass. I know they ain't man-to-man out there. Oh, man, man-to-man.
From the gun, it's a run for Kamara. Give the tackle there to Daniil Hunter.
All right, Brad, I know where they're really going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
What are you talking about? You got how many? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 motherfuckers in the box. I'm finna kill you, nigga. I'm finna kill you.
From just shy of midfield, Breeze. That's complete to his running back, Kamara.
I said, look at this shit like this, nigga. You gonna get these 8 motherfuckers out this box and get this work, nigga, like everybody else.
17 there in a New
Keep 8 in the
Orleans
box,
first down.
nigga.
I'm not sure that this play was designed for him specifically, but
in the
they
box.
got through the progressions and getting the ball
do.
to him. So,
Keep 8
second
in the
catch
box.
on the drive,
Keep 8 in the
he
box.
may not be a primary guy, but
Keep
they
8 in the
definitely want
box.
him involved, don't they?
Absolutely. This early, the opening drive, as you said, 2
motherfucking
catches. So
shotgun, nigga.
if they
You
can
got
get
8
him going
folks
to
in
the
the
passing
motherfucking
game,
box.
that should open up his running game, too. Running with Kamara. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
Man, this shit eye cream, man.
Let's get it.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
That little weak ass on you mean?
Here's Breeze to throw. He gets it to Thomas. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 18.
I'll beat you to death.
How about the start throwing the football? 4 for 4 on this opening drive.
Oh, he's slinging it. And oftentimes when you talk about slinging it, you're thinking about a guy throwing it all over the yard, not necessarily accurately. In this case, though, he's honing in on his targets, and he's delivering.
Yeah, the opening script, however, they drew it up for this first drive going to plan so far. He'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down.
What the fuck you talking about?
Pretty effective run there, and now they can start to smell that end
You
zone.
want to send the motherfucking high, nigga, send the high.
Rock. Make sure you use your O-line to set the tone of dominance and physicality, and pound the rock.
We ain't scared. We can run that bit down your throat.
Again, this is Kamara. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
Anthony Barr got a real education at UCLA in playing not just his normal position of stand-up outside linebacker, but down defensive end. So he had to incorporate a variety of moves, take on bigger people. So he learned great leverage while he was there. That really helps him when he's trying to stop people running the ball.
Born in South Bend, Indiana. Thought about going back to go to Notre Dame, but you're right. Great career at UCLA and now a great career in the NFL. We're scoreless after 1.
Shit, here it comes. Hey, you talking about? What you think you gonna stop? What you think you gonna stop something? Man, run at this nigga. That way you over there? I'm coming right there where you standing at. That way I'm coming, nigga. Stop.
Try to
coming right there where you
standing. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
Well, it's been the air game that's taken them down on this drive before they finally turned around and handed it off on the last play.
And now they're looking for the big boys to get him in the end zone. Couldn't do it there.
It'll be interesting to see. Offensive lines had to pass block a lot on this drive. Will they be able to revert and fire out and create some space in the run game?
7 big yards on the carry there to get him within range of the goal line with 3rd down upcoming.
Come on.
Running right at your ass, nigga. I'm running that bit right where you.
They go with a fullback line. He is going nowhere as he is enveloped behind the line. Nothing doing there as the 13th play of the drive proves to be unlucky. We got a good battle developing down around the goal line in the trenches.
We certainly do. They went fullback dive. He's going to ask for it again because he doesn't get many opportunities to carry the ball, so you know he's going to be determined. That might be the right call to come back with it one more time.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And the last drive, their first drive, 3 and out. What changes here, if anything?
I think it's making sure the guys that you trust the most with the ball.
Stephon Diggs, the 40.
Now you can't score.
And he will finally be taken down, but not before he reaches the 38.
Move the ball.
Cousins finding Diggs on a big one, and even 60 yards.
Move the ball, man. You trash, man.
So how about this for a change in field position? From inside the 10, here's first down on the other side of the field. Cook.
Hey, why you running the other way, dude? I was like, that's your way.
2 yards that time. A stark contrast from the big chunk on the previous play.
You might well kick this bitch on second.
The best defensive linemen, they play with great leverage so they can get low and not get bowled over by offensive linemen. They have excellent hands. So they can throw people off on a play. We just saw a great example of a really good run stop by a guy playing the defensive tackle position.
I already peeked my play. We waiting on you.
On second down, Cook. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Man, 12 yards there. First down, Vikings.
Well, think of it like you would a typical boxing match. The person is on his heels and absorbing blows is having a tough time. That's what's happening to the defense right now because the offense is on his toes and punching, and there's another first down run right there.
Who was on the 1 yard line and went for it 4 times?
Following the good run by
I was
Cook,
on the 1 yard
here's
line
another first
2
and
times.
10.
What are you talking about? On 3rd and 4 down.
And he'll give it here to his running back. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Nigga like you so predictable.
On second down now, it's Cook, and he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it 1st and goal.
First and goal, Minnesota.
2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. An 8-yard touchdown run as his guys are on the board first here tonight. And they're able to run it in. It started with a battle in the trenches. They won there, and they got in for 6 points.
And that's going to be a tough one for the defense to deal with. They've got to go to the bench now and figure out how we're going to slow down this running game because on that particular play, they had no answer.
That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Never been a problem.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And last time, they had it 4th and goal, rolled the dice, didn't get it. Now they've got to put that behind them, try to put together another drive.
And a simple tip of the cap, a nod of the head to the defense. Congratulations, you got us last time. But you didn't hold us the whole time. We got down to position. We were able to be in position to score. Let's go ahead and attack again. Continue to have that kind of confidence. Not worry about the one play that didn't allow them to get into the end zone.
And this time they'll be trying to get it into the end zone. We'll see what they do. They'll run. This is Kamara. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It'll be a Saints first down on a gain of 16 yards. They held him in check in the first half, but that's his longest carry of the game right there.
So would this be the definition of fresh legs since he didn't get much done in the first half? Now he has a great opportunity. He's taking full advantage of it.
This is Murray.
It's
a room to maneuver. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop him with a tick under a minute to go before half. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Man, listen, man. This shit automatic, man.
Now they'll throw with Breeze.
Look at that caravan.
And they set up the screen. That's complete.
Look at that caravan.
And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line.
I get a 3rd down every motherfucking
10 yards,
play,
good
nigga.
for his Saints. First down.
Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. I'm being given much more balance than this. Big-time run, big-time pass.
A 1-2 combination. Look pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch, though.
And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. On 2nd and 7, Breeze. This is caught by Gill. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Now the Saints will use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1.
That weak ass on.
Breeze going to come up here, 1st and 10, and he's completed all 7 of his passes thus far. Into the red zone, it's Breeze. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls
running around and circle somebody give you the ball. Your back turn. What the fuck you talking about? Give you a ball? Trash ass.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Here's Breeze. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Mike Hughes.
Your trash. This trash ass.
Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a play.
Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 40-yard line.
You'll be at that big head on that shit, your trash ass. Kick me the motherfucking ball, man. Don't talk me to death. Don't talk me to death. Don't talk me to
Gotta
death.
assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15.
Kick me the ball, man.
So
Kick me the ball, man. I got 300 yards offense. I ain't had the ball for 2
times, after the
break.
break.
He talking about ain't shit, nigga. Ain't shit negative over
We
him.
are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon.
Hey, kick me the ball, man. Kick me the ball.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3.
What's wrong with it? Breezy. Who we came to see? Breezy.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works.
Oh, throw the
Pressure
fucking ball.
coming
He's
from
standing
the
there wide
Vikings,
open.
and they get there and bring him down. The defensive end, Daniil Hunter, drops him.
We are seeing 2 really confident defenses imposing their will on these offenses in this game.
Yeah, absolutely, going toe for toe. Just curious if
what
one of
you
these
waiting on?
offenses can
Who
wake up
waiting
a
on
little
you?
bit.
If there's any way they
Don't
can
talk to me,
find something
Bill.
that can pop, something big to knock
Don't
them
talk to
back
me,
on their
Bill.
heels.
3rd and long now after the sack of Breeze, and the Saints
talk
up
to me,
against it
Bill.
here. Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete. It appears they're going to come up empty on this first drive of the second half, still down by that slim margin.
Yeah, and that's okay. You know, when you sit and analyze it, they're not happy about what happened, having to go to the bench. But this gives them a chance to let their defense do some work. While they on the sidelines go over what they're doing offensively and formulate a proper plan.
I'm going to beat this nigga to death.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They have the lead here. Well, we talk a lot about pregame speeches. What are halftime speeches like?
For the most part, not nearly as emotional. They're a lot more clinical. Every now and then, they'll get after you if they think they need to light a fire. But in this case, let's go into the virtual locker room, because here's what I think happened. They got in there and they said, listen, let's take control right away. Defense, we got the lead. Defense, don't give up any points. Turn the ball back over to the offense and let them go down and score and give us more of a cushion in the game. Check so far. Defense shut them down. Let's see if the offense gets done.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Hey, exit. 56. Hey, man.
From the shotgun, it's Cousins. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Cameron Jordan, his 2nd sack of the night.
And that's his 2nd sack of the game, but this player, disruptive in all phases, whether he's going upfield, coming underneath, you name it. He's a big-time guy you have to block.
So now after the sack, Cousins and the Vikings come up here 3rd and long. Third and long for Cousins.
Don't talk me no motherfucker, boy, nigga.
Pressure again, and down
Don't
he
talk me
goes
no
again.
motherfucker, boy.
Alex Anzalone, he's the one to get him this
me
time, and
motherfucker,
back-to-back sacks brings up 4th down. Here's Britton Colquitt now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. It's a 45-yard punt, then 8 on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And 3 and out on the last drive. No points on the scoreboard. A little soul-searching now.
Hold your feet, baby.
So, and they need to help out their defense a little bit. They've had to be on the field a lot more than normal, put them in some tough spots. But what's the old adage? When you get another chance, it gives you a better chance to do it right.
Hold your feet.
Ready. Yellow waiting. 54. Pick it up, guys. Pick it up.
Now a handoff. Here's Kamara. And this carry not as productive. He's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down. It shows you right there, he can do more than just cover in the secondary from that free safety position.
Yeah, the evolution of the position has really been significant, hasn't it? Because a lot of teams no longer have a free safety, strong safety designation. They just have safeties. So wherever the ball is, one can be close to the line of scrimmage, one can be deep, and vice versa.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Eric Kendricks. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
Try to fire up that running game with Dalvin Cook. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Don't talk me to
You know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play.
Check, 47. Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Gun.
A 10th carry in the game for Cook. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
That's a good, nice, crisp run for a 1st down. I wonder if the defense might have been loosened up a little bit, maybe anticipating a pass instead of the run that they got.
Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10.
Hey, team 6. Team 6.
Throwing. Cousins. And Diggs has it. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes when they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we've played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Break the hot. 54 Mike. You remember me? You remember me? Let's go, baby.
They run it again with Cook. And he gets the first down here as he's taken down at the 24. He needed a yard. That's what he got, and it's going to earn him a new set of downs.
First down, Vikings.
Hey, the hot. 180.
54. Right, 54.
Right here, right here.
Joker. Check.
Gun.
First down, here's the run with Cook. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4. And I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
I got you, boy.
On second down, it's Cook. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up 1st and goal.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front 7, reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing, slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
They'll run with Cook. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. That's a gain of 7, and we'll leave them with 2nd and goal coming up. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs, and they come up on 2nd down.
Gun.
They'll run for it with Cook.
That bitch done ran past the motherfucker, man.
For a Viking touchdown. Dalvin Cook, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the number. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns. But the bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And you're still in this game. I mean, yeah, you haven't scored. Offense obviously has struggled, but you're only 2 scores down, so all hope not lost.
Not at all, because we're talking about the NFL, and teams can score fast in this league. Quick strikes, you're right back in it. You're exactly right. Keeping hope alive.
Man, that same goddamn zone they run. That shit wide the fuck open.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Breeze now. his throw is going to be incomplete.
One thing I have learned, receivers don't mind high throws so much to the sideline, but do that over the middle to them, and not only the DB's going to throw a little verbal trash their way, when they get back to the huddle, they're going to have a few words to say to their QB, aren't they?
Yeah, hung out to dry a little bit there on the high throw. Luckily fell incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Now Breeze.
Man, what the fuck, man?
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter.
Bitch,
Maybe can expect
man,
more passes like that downfield.
Ever. Yeah, let's all go back to the fuck.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. The Saints do snap it. It's Breeze. And that
Man, get the fuck out of here, man.
The Saints
get the fuck out of here, man. Everybody just dropped the motherfucking ball every fucking play.
An excellent field position. They run with Cook. He's been busy tonight. He's got the first down inside the 10. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. 25 yards. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage.
Man, get the fuck out of here, man. This shit fruity as fuck. Man, this shit wide open like a motherfucker. These bitches just biting the motherfucking ball. You getting bailed out, nigga. You getting bailed out.
Minding the extra weight at all, is he? Carrying that just as
lightly. Nigga just getting bailed the fuck out.
Yeah, what a great performance so far.
Those 3 touchdowns, it's got him in the lead. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown.
This is some straight fluke shit.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason. Is nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Shamar Steffett gets him for a loss of 8. What great push up front.
You know, on these types of plays, we're always looking to assess blame. Okay, where did it break down? Sometimes it's just a great play.
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Breeze going to throw. That'll be complete to Cook.
Now the bitch going to kick the ball. Now you can kick the motherfucker after you don't say he ain't got down like a motherfucker.
Breeze going to try and throw on 3rd down. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Anthony Barr. And he's able to bring it up 5 yards shy of midfield to the 45-yard line.
Motherfucker ain't even looking for this. Just running backwards and shit. This
the coverage. They've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further.
I just got out my game. That's all that was.
Field position
You ain't walking down.
as they have it 1st and 10 at the 45. Boy, nowhere to go at all on that first down run as they will get to him behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. And he's going to take this across the 50 and into Saints territory. 8 yards there on the carry, and now they're left with a much more manageable 3rd and 3. Again, it's Cook. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
On third down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the first down marker was and getting there.
And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Let's make these babies cry all the way back home, yo. Let's make these babies cry all the way back.
Now a give running right, it's Cook. Cook with a first down and much more. And all the way down to the 17-yard line. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
On first down, Cook. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, got to like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
So the final seconds have ticked away in this Minnesota victory, and this was truly a total team effort, Charles, on both sides of the ball.
Well, they absolutely pitched a shutout, so it can't get much better than that, right? The defense led the way, but the offense did their part as well. They moved the ball up and down the field, so you've got to like what you saw. What do they call that? A total team effort? I think when it's time to hand out game balls, guys from both sides will end up getting one.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. From New Orleans, good night, everybody.